Season 4.
Killing machine this bomber clock from one bomber clock column.
Yeah. I get that feeling in my stomach like I'm feeling for a come up, like a pregnant woman eating for her unborn son or daughter. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built by weight, lactic acid, home skills. For the massive more meals, for the gastric hole still. Listen, we may clash but the titans don't chill. This is food for four, food for you all. We ain't the news, just a crew with the tools for the sport. Fast food.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Yes, microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is a Fast Food Podcast. I go by the name of Morgan Heights. I'm here with two of my favourite illustrious co-hosts. Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer.
Wagwan.
And the man them called Drizzy Sakafet Freckles is in the building once again.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
For those who don't know, we are here every fortnight.
Every
fortnight.
Look
To
at
bring you food for thought,
Food.
soul food for the mind,
Chase.
and a feast for the palate.
The palate.
Before we kick off the show,
Yeah.
all audio episodes are available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcast, and Soundcloud.
Yeah.
Also, visual episodes will be out 2 to 3 days after the audio is out on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Fast Food Podcast TV for the entire episode and clips.
It's important.
Click notification tab for updates, like, share, and comment. Let's start the show.
Let's go.
I want to also shout out man them call Joe,
Hollywood Joe.
a.k.a. Hollywood Joe,
Montanino.
a.k.a.
Montana Joe.
a.k.a. the thug from the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the moolah.
Big up, sir. I'm good to see you again. Once you watch this episode, you'll realize we're in a different setup. We're in the same complex. We're just in the studio that we originally were supposed to be using.
Oh, we're not being disciplined. I thought we
No.
had something wrong in the other studio.
No,
They told us,
we're not in trouble.
Take your 3 black asses to the next spot. Okay, cool. All right.
We're not
Okay,
in trouble.
cool. Okay.
It's just because when the COVID lockdown was in its full, what would you say?
Activation.
When it was at full throttle. We couldn't use the studio because only 2 people could be in here. So we had to use the larger studio. We will be back in that large studio when we have guests. And speaking on that, big up to
Donny Banter.
That's right. And Shah, big up Shah.
Yep.
Big up Shah. We had 2 guests and we're going to have plenty more. We've got plenty more people actually asking to come onto the show.
Yes. On that, this guy puts me in an awkward...
Oh, wow.
Right.
Oh, wow.
I do.
Pause.
Here we go. No, don't do that. I must have jumped into the clubhouse one time, right? And someone goes, "Oh my gosh, Drizzy, you the one from the Fast Food Podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me, the one and only." "Oh, you did a podcast?"
Son
I'm
of
like,
Tony.
"Yeah." I was like, "I guess so. I think we've already established that." But yeah, I do a podcast. Okay, no, because Morgan said, I'd be good to come on the show, and I was like, "Ah." So I didn't know beforehand. So I was kind of backed up in the corner. I was like, I mean, yeah, that can run still because no one can argue what you say. That can run still. It's not a yes, it's not a no. It's just a polite way of saying I don't know nothing about nothing. I was like, that can run still. She goes, yeah, bro. As soon as she said yeah, and someone else jumped on stage to talk, I jumped out of that room so fast, bro.
Yeah, take my number.
I didn't want no pressure. I didn't want no pressure. I was dealing like, so what date can I... No, I know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, no, that was... But yeah, a lot of people want to come onto the show, which is good, which means that we are we're getting out there, we're getting a lot of love, we're getting a lot of feedback. I want to say we're at episode 10 of the season.
10.
Yes.
Episode 10.
Perfect 10.
Which is great. I mean, we've come a long way, and I'm very proud of the guys. I'm very proud of you guys.
Likewise.
And it's good. I mean, let's talk, man. How you lot been? What's going on? How's everybody? Everybody cool? Everybody healthy?
Strong, huh? I feel strong.
Trim?
Yes, my brother.
Talk to me, bro.
It's been one of those ones. This week's been physically challenging. The week before was mentally challenging, but this week I had a lot of stuff to do.
Okay.
So at work it was just on top. You get what I'm saying? Lots of tasks, tasks here, there, and everywhere.
Right.
And man was just doing it on his J's. You get me? So exactly. So like that, and then back in the studio yesterday with Tyler and with Hazeline as well, working on.
Would you say you're a workaholic, Trim?
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I?
No, I'm going to ask you another question. Would you say that you enjoy being a workaholic?
Yeah, I thrive off it. I think what it is that when I was younger, and I want everyone to feel sorry for me, innit? But like when I was younger, I used to be deemed as lazy. Like why are you so slow?
Right.
You move slow. You did. You know, people just naturally because I'm large.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're an XL.
Yeah, a double.
Excellent.
So yeah. So you get what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm not. He's rude. He's fattest. But he's fattest.
No, I'm not saying
He's
you're
always
fat,
done
I'm just
that. You
saying
get me?
you're
So
hey.
so nah. Only. I'm only excelling socks. But so. But yeah, so like I said, it was one of those. But yeah, I just really struggle with
Doing
chilling.
much.
If I chill, I feel like I'm not maximizing shit. So it's not a nice feeling.
We've had conversations about that, and obviously we've been friends for a long time, so we can have open conversations. I feel like you're doing a good. You're thriving.
Thank you.
Just with your busy schedule, just be mindful of health. That's all I
think over the last couple of weeks, because a lot of people are saying it. Over the last couple of weeks, I have been looking at that and looking at how to shut down, being some more time to myself, some trim time, which has been good.
Yeah.
I had some trim time this morning, but sorry about that. You know when you touch like, but anyway, I did that.
But are you a hard worker or a smart worker?
I am not a hard worker.
Yeah.
At the moment, I am transitioning to that side of being a smart. I am becoming smarter.
Yeah.
And I've realised it now because my organisation is far better.
Right.
Whereas before, I felt like I was doing so much that I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So now I'm seeing a difference. Also, I'm very happy as well because obviously, I don't know if I'm keeping it real, innit? You know, like when you look on the show and you're looking at the exterior, man's looking a bit wobbly.
Okay.
You feel me? I was looking at and I was noticing it. I was like, nah, man. So, started getting back on the keto, started doing that.
Good.
I can't lie, today I did slip because I was obviously after work, I was a bit hungry. I needed to get myself a little cheese toasty. I got a cheese toasty and a packet of Walkers. The only reason why I got the Walkers, you know what I mean?
It comes with a deal, isn't it?
Because it comes with a deal. It was a meal deal. And he says, why wouldn't you get the deal? I said, bro. He said, you want to get the deal?
The bloody deal.
Yes, so I said, look, okay, cool, I'm going to get the deal. He says, "What are you talking me?" So I said, "Cool, man, I'm gonna do that."
Shout out to boss mans everywhere.
Yeah.
Shout out to boss mans everywhere.
Love or no, love or no bad. So with that, I weighed myself this morning. So last week, no, I'm in a group, some 30-day challenge thing, and we weigh ourselves every Sunday.
Yeah.
So I weighed myself. So I started off, I was 41 kg, then I went down to 40.
Okay.
And now I'm down to 136.
Right.
So
that's good.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that, and hopefully by next week I'll be closer to 130. Yeah. If I can get that. So yeah, really proud, and
just keep working at it.
And that was actually with no gym.
Good.
That was just eating. That was just the keto and stuff. So
that is it, innit? That's everyone says.
70% of it.
Yep, eating habits is. I'm struggling with my eating habits a little bit, but we'll get to that.
What do you mean?
Let's get into it.
No, let's get into it now.
I just find it difficult because I haven't been consistently working. My schedule's all over the place. Right. I'm up late sometimes. Binge watching whatever,
and then you start sucking chicken bones,
and then I just start digging in the crates, blood. You know
so what is that? What is digging in the crates? Is it snacks?
Like toast and chocolate spread,
Right, but have you... Okay, so I know you're still...
just not fucking disciplined. Blood.
Right, okay, but you can trick yourself to becoming disciplined
Talk to me.
being so strict and thorough about it. Like, you just need to say, all right, cool, I'm currently not working at the moment.
Yeah.
So, I need to do this. Like, you need to get yourself some sort of routine. So when you do start back up again, how long you at?
I actually go back tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But like, you need to work out a little routine that just keeps you thinking you are at work. But just substitute certain things for certain things, innit?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, if you feel like you'd like to eat when you're watching stuff, and I think that's majority of us in the room.
Yeah.
I like to pattern eating my food at certain times. I'm not going to watch a show or a movie or whatever. Just organize it better.
Yeah.
And just be like, all right, cool. Well, I know I'm going to watch Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Is
Is it really that good?
Oh, bro, that show is crazy.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But you know you're going to watch that, and you know you're probably going to watch that at a certain time. And then you just say, just schedule it. Just schedule what you're going to watch into your day like you would if you're at work. Yeah. So schedule it. I'm going to watch it at 5 p.m. So like 4 o'clock, 4:30, I'm going to cook or have these certain snacks there. Whether it's fruit or
that's what I need to do.
Hummus.
What is it that you're... Because obviously you're saying the healthy options, right?
Yeah.
That way it doesn't have to be all healthy. Like,
but man's talking about how do you go from... to kindly explain how you go from toast and chocolate spread.
Right, okay, cool. So you like clearly you're a toasty. Clearly,
like sweet
you
stuff.
like toast.
Comfort
You
food.
like toast. What type of bread is it?
It's white bread, isn't it?
All right, first of all, you gotta relax.
You've always had a problem with white bread.
You gotta relax. You gotta swap that.
I have to.
Again, it's swapping. You swap that for. Don't you like the breads? The
Don't you like brown?
Brown bread.
Black bread.
Trim chopping subs.
Yeah. Like to get swap the white bread for the brown bread. Or multi-seed bread.
Yeah, no, for sure. But do you know what? To be honest with you, I want to cut out the bread.
Yeah, but it seems like you're struggling to do that already.
Yeah,
so maybe you have to. That's what I'm saying. The allocating.
White bread is delicious.
No, it's not better than brown bread, bro. You gotta relax.
Yeah.
I'll die that hill. Brown bread is the one.
All of the bread looks like crust if it's brown.
Yeah, it's true.
But swap the white bread for the brown bread. That's the first thing you'll do. Swap the white bread for the brown bread.
Yeah.
And instead of having 2 slices of bread, have one and cut it in half. So then it works out
to fool you.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
And then it's do you like hummus? You a hummus guy?
Yeah, I'm a hummus man.
So swap the chocolate spread for some hummus.
Yeah.
You can have snacks,
Yeah.
You're entitled to have a cheat meal.
Yeah.
Just don't have cheat days. And it seems like you're having cheat days.
I feel like I need to get into substituting, as you said, substituting certain things. So, for example, if I am going to snack late at night, just draw for an apple. It's not. I feel like
drink some water. I drink a lot of water.
No, it don't work. I feel like it's for me.
It does, but not for him.
It's boredom.
Right.
So it's not even so much what I'm drawing. It is what I'm eating, but it's more so a compensation
for being bored,
and just chilling. So if I just go.
That sounds wrong if people are only listening to the sound and can't see the video. It's like, it's like, why am I doing?
I say, look, boom, because I've done it before. Just like grapes, if it's like grapes or an apple, cut up some apple, cut up some grapes.
What about what Drizzy does with the? What about what Drizzy does? That's very good.
Apple and peanut butter is the one.
It's only because I can't have peanut butter in the house because of the allergies.
Right, I get that. Snap. Okay. Yeah,
is it that bad that even if he touch,
you can't just be
near it?
It's just I don't take risks.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
no, 100%.
Yeah.
Like you could do those apple celery type salads. I know you've seen it.
But do you snack on like carrot sticks and stuff?
Carrot and hummus. That's me.
Yeah.
So you could possibly do something like that.
But I cut up so much carrot.
I fucking hate carrots.
That I put some to the side to eat now, and then I'll put the rest in the fridge.
Yeah.
And you got those little half and half containers where you can put half and half of like one side is this, one side of that.
Yeah.
You'll be right, bro. You just need to.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
No.
You're not gonna make a drastic change like that.
Yeah.
But just try and compensate this for this. Swap out the chocolate spread.
Yeah,
you can
for
have
sure.
the chocolate spread, but say treat yourself on a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the days have some hummus or some, You know, I don't know. What else can you have?
He said hummus about 9
Nyam
times
pum-
today.
nyam
There
pum
must be
pum,
a
so
lot.
I'm just nyam pum
Nyam pum pum. That gives you a
man.
balanced diet.
Yeah.
No, it's
Because your mouth's busy.
Some nutrients in there. And
Yeah,
everything
it's
still.
in the fountain of
Gunani. Gunani.
fountain of Narnia.
No, but real talk, on a serious level, I do need to do that. And it's just, you know what it is for me? Like, I go through stages where I'm really, really on top of everything, and then I'll just have a relapse. And I feel like because of the lockdown and still not working, like I feel as soon as I go to work, I'll be more active, one, and I'll be more scheduled because I won't be going to bed so late. And I need that. I'm a person that needs structure. I feel like even back to what how Trim's life is. Trim's a very busy person. He hasn't got time to be complacent because he's got the next day he's on something like every
Early.
day, yeah, he's on things. Where for me, my life's a bit complacent because I know I'm cool financially and everything else is patterned up, but it's just like the other things that I need to motivate and push myself to do, I'm not so on board with it because I feel like in my head I've got time. You know what I mean? So I need to get out of that. But I feel like I'm back tomorrow. I'm back to.
Let's make a pact then. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
and I,
Yeah, let's do this.
we're gonna go on a little journey.
Yeah.
To be
Some Magic
to be
Mountain.
in our best version.
Yeah.
So when I get up in the morning, I'm gonna hit you up and say, "Yo, G, this is what I had for breakfast."
Right.
And then you reply back,
Accountability
"This is what I had for
partners.
breakfast."
Right.
And if I feel like you've ate something that I don't agree with, I'm gonna tell you. If vice versa, you tell me.
right.
Lunchtime, the same thing. You
Yeah.
tell me, I tell you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do that. Try and do that for like 30 days, or at least 21, because 21 is
21
after that it
is-
becomes normality,
21,
right?
21. Yeah.
It becomes a pattern after that. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm down
All
with it, bro. I'm with it.
I'm here to support my brother's, you know what I mean? Trajectory going
grand
upwards, bro.
rising.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
It's you know what I mean? We
How have you been, Drizzy?
I've been good, bro. I've been good, man. I've been way more stricter with my my food intake. So that's been good.
Yeah.
Finally got back in the gym. I like them early morning gym sessions, like the 5 a.m. sessions. I like to just get my equipment, park myself in the corner, and just do my circuits, man.
Yep.
So been doing that. Shout out to my brother Cadian. He had Green Day over the weekend, where like all the family, friends, and that come around and have like a massive picnic in the park. So that's been going on for like at least, I'm gonna say 6+ years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you've seen people who had babies back then to now they're probably like 5, 6.
Right.
Like,
That's
you know what I mean?
dope. That's dope.
So do that, play runners, play dominoes, music's blasting, like, so vibes is good, man. So yeah, other than that, just like my brother gave me my younger brother turned into like an OG on me, man.
Really?
After shouting him out, shout out to my brother Martin, man, aka McFly.
What's he say?
He just like he accessed some information, and then he said to me, he said to himself, surely my brother can't be cool with that. So then he said, yo, we need to have a chat. I said, all right, cool. And then he just started. At one point, I thought, man, was schooling me, bro. I was like, hold on a minute, bro. I got a couple years on you still.
Yeah.
Like, I'm your big brother.
Yeah.
And then I took my ignorant hat off.
You had to humble yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it wasn't in a bad way. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm your older brother. But it's just like, right, he's talking to me how I would normally talk to him.
Is that you came to a realization?
Yeah, he gave me a lot of food for thought.
It's
Just
good part.
randomly, out of the blue.
Yeah.
Yo, son.
What was he talking about?
He was just talking about my current situation. Like, I
Gal
won't get
and
to
that.
too much, huh?
With gal and that.
No. It's nothing to do
Okay,
with the females, bro.
Okay.
No. That's I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's just like he was just telling me about certain things. He's like, bro, you're good at this, you're good at that, but these things that you're good at, people are taking advantage of.
Right.
You need to start doubling down on that
Right.
getting your
really
worth
vague.
from. Yeah, I said to you, I'm not going into it.
Yeah.
It's a private conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing everything on
But
the podcast, bro.
what he told you resonated with you.
It
And
woke
was a-
something
and
up.
wait,
It
yeah.
woke up
Right,
something in my head.
right,
Where I was
right,
like, all right, cool. You know what?
Right. Yeah.
Everyone dead.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, and I was like, damn, man, he gave us a real OG talk.
That's good.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's good.
And I was like,
bro, man.
yes, I
Yeah.
shout out to him.
Shout out to big bro, young bro, big
Yeah,
bro.
shout out to young bro. He big homie me, man. You know what I mean? Yo, I just sat there. I was just like,
But that, I gather that comes from whatever you fed him. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, I try to lead by example. I don't get myself into no drama. I've always thought if I want to relocate somewhere, I don't want it to be a case of, oh, we would have allowed you to relocate, but you've got a criminal record, this, that, and the third. So I don't put myself in any kind of situation. And I try to just show him, like, yo, like, you can live, man. Like, you know, you don't have to have everything. You don't have to have everything in the world, but you can live and be cool with what you got, and you don't have to be jealous of the next person's thing. You don't know what they did to get it. It might be something that morally you would never do in your life. But they're happy to do it 10 times over. So I just try to lead by example, bro, because at the end of the day, they don't have to tell you, but they watch you, innit? Your brothers watch you, your younger cousins watch you. So
more than you could ever know.
Right? So you just have to pattern it properly. So yeah, man. So big him up still.
Yeah, big him up, man. So, but everybody's blessed. My hay fevers is killing me, man. Hay fever's kicking my ass. I only get it for literally a month. That's how mad it is. So it's just one crate. Like my eyes itch, my nose itch.
Do you do that?
Bro,
you have to, innit?
It feels like I got a cold. Yesterday, I was just drowsy because I'm on medication for it. And the medication just makes you just all slumpy and bumpy and that. And I didn't like it, bro. And it's just you got no get up and go and all of that. Like I was doing my research for the pod yesterday. I was like, oh, I can't be arsed.
I've got hay fever though.
Hay fever's a killer, bro. Like, it's mad. So yeah, but apart from that, everything's cool. I'm blessed. I'm glad you lot are here. Welcome to the Fast Food Podcast. It's episode 10. Jojo's cool. We'll chop it up with him and look at more still.
We fly Emirates, Jordan.
Yeah,
brand,
we do this thing, man.
Brother.
Yeah, it looks custom.
You can't get that, you know. Like that's you get it. You gotta get it on release.
He got that directly from MJ.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that from MJ.
Straight up from the goat. You know what I mean,
bruv, it's all good. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Because I got to salute my cousin, Young Morgz.
Young what?
Young Morgz.
Oh, Young Morgz.
I'm going to play this record and I'm going to get started.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Come from a broken place.
This record's called Country Lanes. It's my cousin Morgz. Check it out on all DSPs right now.
No time for play. No time for play. When I'm driving through these country lanes. Gotta start the day off early, cause I need to go beat that traffic. Told bro, let me borrow your whip, cause I know that TT's rapid. Straight from WD to my YG phone when you get that package. Coming with a maddest flavour, I move old school just like Sega. And if I put that mask on my face, then I make a man disappear off the radar. What you know about grafting? Ain't slept all week, got me out at road at 3 in the morning. Ring ring when that line rings off, then you know that's money, that's calling. I'm in the auto whip, so you know I can't stall it. Got too many sins, too many scars, and days were mental. And it only felt like yesterday when that boy got dragged out the rental. Now I'm getting bread like Wenzels, cause they say that I got potential. And you know my drip is essential, cause you know I stay fresh like menthol. I come from a broken place, I was out there trying to find my way. Been on the road all day, putting in work, no time for play. No time for play. Don't see that sun come up when I drive through these countries. I'm driving through these country lanes. I come from a broken place, I was out there.
That's my cousin. I have to say that's my cousin because I'm just proud of him, man. I type Morgz, Country Lanes. Make sure you catch that. Get that on iTunes, Spotify, and all the DSPs that you get music from. And support the cause. What are we talking about today?
A couple of things.
Drizzy.
That's me.
I feel like this is your department.
Okay.
Me, I was happy because of who won certain things, but in terms of the actual event, it comes and goes. So we talk about the BAFTA Awards, 2021. First of all, I just want to shout out the Big Nasty Show.
Boy.
The Big Nasty Show. Winner for comedy entertainment program.
Yeah.
Do you know what, It's a really good show.
It is. It is.
It's a really good show. The format is good. The people that come on as guests are really good. I feel like Big Nasty has that street edge to him. and if you don't really know certain slang, you're not going to understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
But again, that's a learning thing for the audience.
Good.
But then where Mo brings that more
articulate
professional
presentation
yes
side of things, because he normally asks
he brings that element to it,
like, you know what I mean, Big Nasty will just pick up from there and like, you know what I mean, the dynamic and the chemistry is wicked. And yeah, man, again, congratulations to them. They were, I saw the footage on them celebrating and it was amazing. It's a shame that the BAFTA Awards can't be done properly, obviously, because of the restrictions. That's where we're at right now, but you know, hey man, the award is the award, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Regardless of the situation, like they got recognition and won, so shout them out still. You know what I mean.
So who else is we need to shout out for that?
I think he struggled to say her name. Yeah, Michelle Cole.
Michelle Cole.
She
is it Michelle or not? Michaela?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Bro, you said it like you know. So like,
no, I was asking a question.
Okay.
She won Best Leading Actress in a series for I May Destroy You. Has anyone seen that?
No.
I think there's 10 episodes. I've seen 8. And I think I should have watched it. It's one of those shows that it will make you look in the mirror and either you're going to be like, thank God I wasn't like that.
Really?
Or shit.
What is it about?
Know something. Without spoiling it, it's about a female who, how can I pattern this? It's about a female who goes through some trauma because she was sexually assaulted.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna say. I think I can say that much.
Right.
It's easy to think like I've spoiled it, but I haven't because there's so many strands and so many other narratives that come off of that. But that's the basis of it. It's about a female who was sexually abused, and it's deep, man. Like it's heavy, but there's a dark humor to it.
Yeah.
So it kind of breaks up the tension when you're feeling a bit like, damn, this is some heavy shit, man.
Yeah.
But there's some humor to it and stuff. But so shout out to her. She did a thing on that. So she won that. I think she also won best Best Drama. And also was it best drama or she definitely got her writing award. So she won that for writing and directed. So she was the big winner that night.
Shout out to the Black Queen.
Yeah,
doing her thing.
You know what I mean?
Who else won that we're concerned about?
I think I'm not too sure. I know Small Axe was up for quite a few awards. So shout out to the team behind Small Axe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Do you know what these things? This is what I need to do with these kind of award shows is more delve into the programs that they're highlighting more than the event itself.
Yeah.
I'm not really like I couldn't care less about BAFTAs. I couldn't care less about Grammys. I'm not sitting down watching that shit no more. But Emmys, but the programs that they're highlighting, some of that shit is fire.
Yeah. I think Daniel got something as well. You know?
Yeah.
I think Daniel Kaluuya picked up something as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's good for her. She's got a very nice, unique look to her.
Yeah,
man. And wherever you see her on TV, in front of a large group of people, she's always representing her roots, which is something I really appreciate about her. She's always dressed, and you can definitely see it. Yeah, man. She's always representing, bro.
Good.
So shout out to her, man.
Good.
We're saying Michaela, yeah?
I'd say Michaela.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Want to give a round of applause to Fecky's Foundation.
Yeah.
He's partnered up with a company.
Yeah, an IT company.
Fecky's Foundation partnered with an IT service provider, Totality Services, to launch the UK's first ever laptop library to support disadvantaged students. So they're based in Lewisham, South London. Shout out to South Londoners.
Jojo's security.
Yeah. Jojo's probably works on the door and that. Of the library. The library will allow children to borrow a laptop for free and take it home for a set period of time.
And then bring it back to CEX.
And then bring it back
to the library.
The laptop, the company is expected to support more than 1,000 children this year. So
shout out to Fecky, man.
Round of applause.
You know what's funny about that, right? When you see people are doing good with their finances, and then someone will come in and say, "Oh yeah, that's what all people in their field should do," and it's like you can't tell people what to do with their money.
No.
Either they want to do it or they don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, you can't say, every other MC, rapper, singer, whatever, has to do what Fecky's doing, or people don't have to do charitable work. They do it because they want to.
I'd like to know why he went down this path. Maybe that someone closer to home it affected.
Probably.
Or he just
something relative.
Something where, you know what I mean? I feel like and that's back to what you're saying with doing things for charity. Do it because you want to, or because it inspires you. Something inspires you to do. Don't do it because you're just you're forced to, or I'm trying to look a certain way. Do you know what I mean? For the look. That's all mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's charity starts at home as far as I'm concerned. But you know, it's you know what they're doing at petrol stations now, asking you for flipping tips. Bruv.
Are they?
So when you pay your petrol,
Bruv,
it will say, do you want to pay 25 extra P?
On the thing, on the when you're paying on the card.
Suck me, blood.
That's been a little while.
Taking a piss.
So what, if they fulfilled your request, would you give them the 25p?
What request?
What request?
Suck me. So if they, give them 25, if they did that, would you give them the 25p?
That's real.
I'm just saying.
Right. What is it, bruv? What is 25p worth of suck? That's not even. That's.
Depends what their skill set is like, man.
Depends what country.
Some different currency.
It's true. It's true. 25p in Cambodia.
Yeah, it's gonna get you the works. And you probably get your car washed as well.
What, the undercarriage?
What's it called? Nah. Treasure Island. The bit between your bum and your balls.
Wow.
Treasure.
That's a lot for 25p, boy. Yes.
Yo,
I've been here for a long time, man, for a good time. 25p.
You can turn into Prince.
Jeez.
You know, the voice is just.
Oh shit. So basically,
moving on for 25p.
Yeah, 25p.
So all of a sudden, last couple of weeks, I've been getting these fuckery texts from the NHS. And my doctor. Saying,
hurry up, Gino.
Yeah, but, saying basically with regards to my data being passed around. So the NHS, I've just found this out that they tried to do this in 2018 under the other Donny.
Yeah.
Under the other Prime Minister.
The one that lit the match for Brexit.
And bounced. Yeah.
Them Clark Cameron.
Them man there.
Yeah.
So basically, in 2018, they tried to do it, but what happened was there was pushback from the companies because they were like, we don't trust them.
Yeah.
We don't trust this data going to them. And so it just unraveled anyway, and then they did it again. But the funny thing about it is, right, is this, the government won't want to sell NHS data to third-party companies again, right? And you can opt out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
What's the date? 23rd of June.
23rd of June. Yeah, 23rd of June.
Yeah.
Might be
No, 21st is the lockdown thing.
Is it? Am I getting the dates?
Yeah.
21st of June. But what is interesting to me is where's the advertising? Where why hasn't the government said anything?
Why should they? Why do you think the government?
They don't want you to. They just want to just pattern it. They just want to get in.
Why do you think they think you deserve to know?
I've seen.
So there's no campaign. There's no. What they said is they've left it to your GP to let you know the information and the news. But the GP
just about sorts out the flu.
Bro, the GPs have been on. It's been on top for GPs lately.
Yeah. They even work from home.
Bro, they've had their work cut out. So now they've got to text everybody about this opting out thing, or whether you want your stuff passed on. For me, it just sounds like another way for the government to try and finesse us.
They sure love to try and finesse, don't they?
No,
Did you check the date?
23rd.
23rd.
23rd. Spot on.
Yeah.
So
well done, True.
So what they want to do is obviously give your data to like commercial organizations.
Money. They want money, bro.
Researchers.
It's worth so much.
It is worth.
Your data's, and they've already got the list.
Yeah.
They've already got the data. It's not like it has to be sourced.
No, they've got the data. The data is what your medical history, your symptoms, operations you've had, STIs you've had, which I've never had any, but you know.
You never had an STI?
Yeah, STIs you've had.
Why do people? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Pause.
What's up?
Why do people?
What are we doing?
Why do people always have that reaction when you say, "I've never had an STI before"? You never had an STI before,
Yeah.
really?
No, but didn't he? But he did that the last time, didn't he? Say
He did it to
he
me.
was there, that's what I was saying. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, he did it
but,
to me.
What happened?
You had that same reaction he had to you when I said I didn't have the STI.
So I
You
was just
did.
trying to throw it out there to if these just see his reaction to see if he went, oh yeah.
So the data that they're trying to find out is like personal stuff that they've collated from you, and they want to share
From
it
the jump.
But they're saying it's not about pee. They say it's not about pee.
It is obviously, because if you've got asthma, and then they start sending you advertisements about whether it's natural cures, whether it's because this data is going out to so many different companies. It's free pickings. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, okay,
some of that.
and and they're just gonna
It's currency and data.
Yeah. Data is still the
it's
most
everything.
expensive thing.
This is pharmaceutical. The pharmaceutical companies want that shit.
Yeah.
But you can't. But then again, and that's why. Have you opted out? By the way.
Yes.
You do too. Okay.
So I realized they said you have to post it.
No.
Well, you could do it online.
Yes.
I'm doing that today.
Yeah.
So
Haven't you got that? I'll send you the link.
Yeah, someone sent it to me prior to you used to send it to me.
Joe, have you
It
opted
said
out?
Post.
No, I've seen the link. I just checked the link in the group.
Yeah.
How about you use the mic though, bro?
So
It's relaxed, innit?
sorry, G. It won't happen again.
He's learning.
He's got them Don poses.
Did you see? Did he? He was like that.
See?
What, his arm.
Yeah. Don poses, bro.
The way his arms were. There wasn't meant to be curved.
I hate that.
Because
You know what it is? I hate that space in the podcast where someone ain't talking on the mic and you just can't. I'm editing and I just can't hear the motherfucker. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, we're opting out, people.
Opt out.
You have a choice.
Yeah.
Like the
If you
vaccine,
want
you have
to.
a choice. If you want to, you can. If you don't, then cool. You have a choice.
Yeah.
We're all about choice around here.
Yeah, definitely. What else we talking about? You know what? Yeah.
It's Pride Month.
You know what? Yeah.
I called my mum yesterday.
Whoa.
Yeah, I called my mum yesterday and I said to her, Mum, we are going to Nando's.
Hello.
Yeah, we are going. She's like, Nando's, you know, me like Nando's, but you know. I said, Mum, if I take you to Nando's,
You got to relax.
I get 50% off my food.
Oh,
We're going.
shit.
So we're going.
Even you sit there and just watch me eat. we're
Yeah,
going.
I don't. If you, it don't matter what you get. What I'm getting,
It's half.
It's half. It's half price.
So I'm gonna get a whole chicken. I'm gonna get some chickens.
2 chickens.
So Nando's
How old does your have to be to get?
65 plus.
Okay.
What?
65. Your parent, basically okay.
Yeah.
So
don't care,
Nando's
'cause they don't
gives
selfish.
Nando's gives 50% off all over 65 dining with young friends or relatives. I'm a young friend and I'm also a relative. So
Debatable.
so basically it's on and popping right now. It's on and popping. If me and my mum lived closer, it might be a few meals that we'd be getting from
Have you got Nando's
Nando's.
for breakfast before?
No, they don't do breakfasts though.
They do.
They do.
When did they start doing breakfasts?
You
Bro, I
get
once-
Perry bacon.
No, they do.
Yeah,
They
no,
do. They
bacon.
do pancakes. They do pancakes.
Really?
They do sausages. They do.
Oh shit!
What else? Yeah, I
What
remember-
chicken sausages?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Or beef sausage. I can't remember the exact one, but yeah. A couple times I flew out, I noticed they do breakfast. I've had breakfast and I've taken a Nando's bag on the plane. And I had like a little Nando's.
And
while
everybody
watching the
can
movie.
smell the peri
one
boy.
time.
Shit, how long does Nando's been running for? Quite a while.
It's been for a very, but in the UK, I'd like to say that Nando's has been going on
10?
since the 90s.
In the UK?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
No, because there was a time Nando's was a niche thing. If you said to a woman, I'm taking you to Nando's.
Ealing
like,
Common.
oh,
the first one I knew.
that was
you're
a vibe.
very, you're up on your fancy places to go eat. You're taking me to Nando's.
Fancy.
Remember those days, man?
yeah.
Nando's is just like, man's passing through.
Yeah,
innit? Hey, boss man.
bitches still want to go Nando's.
What's
though.
that one that was in
Bitches still want to go Nando's.
I don't know.
If you say to a woman, let's go Nando's,
She'll roll.
she'll roll.
Yeah.
She'll still roll.
But you don't eat chicken and stuff, right? But I normally have
you
the
stop eating meat.
Stop eating meat.
I normally have Pride Month. They normally have they do these veggie options, right?
Yeah.
Banging like in the pit. They do like a the beanie son.
Beanie man.
The beanie wrap.
Oh,
the beanie wrap, you'd like that.
Yeah.
Either in pizza,
You
as a
fuck with
burger,
the
or in a
beanie
wrap.
wrap.
I think you'd like the wrap. The beanie, it's the veggie option. It's banging, trust me. People look at me crazy eating that in Nando's, but it's banging, bro. Trust me, little peri tamer.
Yeah,
I
man.
like peri-tamer sauce, but
Peri-tamer.
what it makes me think about the old school chicken days. You get me? I don't ever
got
want to
some
be
good options in
tempted
there
to
for
go
you, bro.
back.
No, man, just do it's a healthy option. It's a, you know what I mean? It's
Beanie,
balance.
Balance, yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, it's about balance, good balance. Yeah, shout, yeah, man.
Nando's.
Prince Harry and Meghan welcome their second child.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Dead.
Lilibet Diana, Mount Vernon, Mount Rushmore, round Mountbatten, Windsor.
Is it?
So his Queen's name is Windsor.
Yeah.
So he's given, okay, so you've got grandma's name and you got your mum, you got grandma and great grandma in the one.
Is that really their name? Is the same as the ends?
Windsor is them lot.
Well, this is what I was thinking. Is this like the first time we've actually had
That's like
someone's
saying-
full name?
That's like saying Obak. What's his name? What's I can't say his name, bro. The American old school American Prime Minister, President, brother.
Oh, what?
What's his
Barack?
name?
Obama.
Barack.
Yeah.
Barack, New York. Like, why is your name the town?
Yeah, Barack.
It's
yeah,
dead.
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
Hussein Obama.
Yeah, but they love that shit. Love that shit.
That's
So,
not their name. Can't be.
Lilibet. Where's Lily? What Lily? What is Lilibet?
That is because the Queen, when the Queen was little, her name was Elizabeth, but she couldn't pronounce it. She couldn't say her name, Elizabeth.
So basically after so they were in good terms.
And wasn't it her birthday yesterday? Oh, shout out to the Queen.
So basically, it must be on good terms then. Obviously, to incorporate the Queen and get it in the name. And
Yeah, but we've never had someone's name laid out like that before. It's
Lilibet.
either Harry, William, Charles.
Yeah.
It's because they got no royal titles, isn't it?
That's why. Because we've never had the names before.
you're right.
It's just Harry.
Yeah.
It's just on a first name basis.
Yeah.
But
What does
Joe,
he
that
mean?
makes sense.
Yeah. No, I feel
Okay.
you. I feel
Break
you.
it down to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay, all right. You see life, right?
Yeah.
It's like a box of chocolates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm saying is
Coca Delights.
what I'm saying is
Okay.
the daughter, we've been privy to her name. We just got her full name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the Queen's name?
Elizabeth. Okay.
Go
Cool.
on. and
Queen
the rest.
Elizabeth. We don't know. 'Cause
Right,
it's-
this is what I'm saying. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this is the first time we're getting the full name. But as
Ah,
hence
okay.
the Joe said, because they haven't got no royal ties,
yes.
hence why they were happy to just say, here.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes
Hollywood
sense.
Joe with the cluch information. Does that
So
make sense?
congratulations anyway to
Congratulations,
Meghan
man.
and
For having
their second
for having-
child.
for having
So they got
kids.
a boy and a girl. Bro, Meghan deserves to have as much children as possible.
Yeah. She needs to get
Jesus.
spread.
Yeah, but Harry was
tell her.
not messing about.
He's one of us. You know,
He's
I think
one
so.
of us.
I think so.
Undercover, he's definitely deep rooted.
Yeah.
Flipping hell, mate. And he escaped as well. He's like a black man.
You know what though? All jokes
He
aside,
escaped.
right?
He's escaped.
Real
He
slave.
He escaped bondage. He lives in America now. He's like,
You gotta respect
He
the
landed
fact
it
that
free.
he stood up. he stood up for it. Like he was like,
yeah,
hey,
he
stood
stands
up
up
for
stands up
oppression.
all the time.
this is my flavor.
Yep.
Oh, I can't have my flavor in Buckingham Palace.
Fuck
Cool,
that.
I'll
I'm
go
bringing
somewhere else
it.
then.
I'm bringing it to
out.
Canada, bro.
I'm out.
And
man.
you know William side eyes him like whenever he goes, he's like, oh brother Harry,
Yeah.
are you coming today? He goes, yes. Is it just you or plus one? He goes, yeah, I'm bringing the missus, and then William's like, fuck's sakes, man. My wife has to stand next to that tall glass of deliciousness. You know,
She's like a Knickerbocker glory.
Oh, bro. From I fell in love with Megan from flipping Suits, bro.
Yeah.
Suits, yeah.
That's what he probably fell in love with as well.
Brother, that's when, bro. Well, I watched Suits and I was like, why
the
are you that?
Schnozola is a little bit, but
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, but the rest is good.
The rest is absolutely.
Yeah. She's got it.
Light as well. She could easily get lifted up.
Oh, light like that. I thought you were talking about her complexion. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, bro.
We thought that was going to give her a blind in the house, but no, they was like, nope.
All right. So speaking of the Royals, because this is the topic of conversation right now. It's 4 day. There's going to be a 4-day turn up next year. A 4-day turn up. The Queen to celebrate Queen's Jubilee.
Platinum Jubilee.
70 years of consistent platinum releases.
Colonial.
Yeah, man. She's been doing it for 70 years. Number one hits, bro. Blood. Platinum plaques, blood. Another one. So next year, 2022, what we're gonna have more than like 2 extra bank holidays, or
is it that gonna be that weekend? We need more holidays.
Yeah. I think
If you think about it, we wait. We get to Christmas.
Yeah.
And then wait for ages.
Then we wait till Easter.
Yeah, it's mad.
And then we get 2 in May, obviously because May's the best month. We get 2 in May at the start and at the end.
Yeah.
And then we wait again till the summer party, which is when Carnival happens, August. And then after August, we're back to Christmas again.
It's mad.
It's crazy.
So 4 days are turning up. Apparently there's going to be barbecues, celebrations, festivities. There's going to be lights. There's going to be cameras. There's going to be action. There's going to be planes flying over.
Okay, how about, that's all nice and pretty and cute.
Horses.
Okay, cool. We all like horses.
Riding west.
Yes. Like Kanye. But what I'm saying is that how about for 4 days we don't get taxed?
Yeah.
How about for 4 days?
Yeah.
Whoever drives into central London, they get free entry, no condition charge.
Yeah.
How about
probably will happen.
For them 4 days, you flip in, say like, you know what? Everyone gets a little extra little something in their bank account for those 4 days. Like do something that I can look at and go, all right, cool. Say that and big up the monarch, innit? Like all these glitz and glamour shit, that's cool. But we're effectively paying for it from our tax money anyway.
Yeah. We're getting finessed.
It's all mad.
We're getting finessed to finance this fucking thing, bro.
That month of your birthday, how about we don't get taxed on our month?
Why don't we, whoever's like on that month, they get 4 days off as well on their birthday? So every single person.
So there's going to be lots of partying next year. Yeah. Queen's Jubilee. I'm just going to...
You're going to be partying.
Sure. Not for that.
Not because of her. I'm just using that time to do me.
Turn up.
Turn up.
Yeah, turn up, bro. 4 days. Come on, bro.
4 days, you know. Again, we keep talking about the royal family because there's so much things that's been happening. What is this thing about Buckingham Palace banning coloured immigrants or foreigners?
So the Guardian
from taking office roles.
Because they don't want us to steal the jewels back. That's what it is.
The Guardian.
Let's talk about it.
The Guardian found the Guardian got access to some information, and it was documented back in the 1960s, I think, around the Windrush era. I think it might have been earlier, but I think it's around the Windrush era, where they basically said that people of color. They were effectively blocking anyone of color getting any roles within the royal establishment, whether that's working directly with a royal, whether it's just been security, secretary, a receptionist, where nobody of color was allowed to get a role within the royal establishment for a certain amount of time. Right. And that's just come up, and apparently when they, the classic, let's try and get a quote from the source, not available for comment. Apparently when they found out that it was such a thing, they put an end to it. But it's like, how did you find out about it when effectively you're the reason why it was such a thing in the first place anyway? See what I'm saying? It's like when, I'm going down a rabbit hole here, whoever wants to come for the ride, let's go. If not,
let's go. I'm ready, bro.
We don't want to come to stand back and watch it.
Man, we're podding.
But like, what annoys me is that like people of a certain color will say certain things towards black folks or Jewish people, this, that, and the third, right? They'll do it when they get pulled up on it now. They're like, oh, oh, I don't know better, I need to be taught better, I want to learn more and all that. And then they want us to use our platforms to teach them about the shit they've effectively created, which is why we're in this fuckery in the first place anyway. And it's like, you lot, why don't you lot all gang up together like you did way back then when you told us, oh yeah, let's just take a little trip on the boat, man. Just going for a little spin, we'll be back. And we never came back. Why don't you lot all gang up like you did then, and you lot proactively find out how to do better. Don't expect us black folks to use our platforms to bring you on, to teach you how not to act like a pagan.
But the thing is, Drizzy, yeah, and I asked myself this question a few times, and even when we had that conversation about institutional racism and stuff like that, yeah, if these organisations, yeah, are if their whole basis in most organisations, let's just not forget that organisation in particular. Any organisation that's running something is built on self-preservation. Right? So why would these organisations want to change anything? Why would they? If they're trying to preserve what they've accomplished from day one till now, all we're doing obviously is highlighting this stuff and saying, okay, this is what's happened, this is what they've done. But I'm not surprised anymore. Like, this information came out, I was like, all right, well, cool. Shut up. Then why would they want us? You know what I mean? They came into our countries and colonized our countries and manipulated the economy for their own benefit, stole loads of shit from us, boom, 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 and then they've gone back home years down the line. Why do they want to change it? It's working for them. It's cool. You know what I mean?
It's the hypocritical statements of, like, I remember when Meghan got offered some jewelry from, what's it, Saudi or something like that. And Trim, okay, you're mad quiet, bro.
I'm listening.
You're sitting back.
I'm in my thoughts.
He's in his bag. Yeah, he's in his bag.
Come down the rabbit hole. All right, cool.
Oh.
And
pause.
Wow.
The rabbit hole. Why is that a pause?
Why do I need to come down the rabbit hole?
You don't need to come down the rabbit hole.
I don't need to come in any hole. Not for rabbits.
It's mad how he just flexes the thing. But anyway, I remember when Meghan got jewels.
Man said I flexed the thing.
Jewelry from, like, a Saudi or someone like that.
Yeah.
And Mr. Morgan, you know the one.
Yep.
You know the one that he got parred by Meghan. He was like, oh my gosh, it's absolutely
I can't say his name.
I ain't giving that guy time of day. Oh, it's mad disrespectful that she's okay with accepting jewels. Was it blood diamonds, he called them, from Saudi prince or whatever. And I'm like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, wait.
Get off your ivory tower.
Yeah, relax.
Take your head out of the royal family's arse.
Yeah,
okay, because you're looking the same complexion as me. Get your head out of her arse and really think about what you're saying. You're mad that Meghan has accepted jewelry from someone that you're saying blood diamonds. What about what your granny wears in Buckingham Palace?
What about what grandma was on?
Because
grandma's on.
Yeah, he's moving like she really is his grandma. He acts like she really is his grandma.
He is, bro. That's why I say
it's because he probably has a relationship with her.
Yeah, but also when he does that and he shows that he's being patriotic. He feels like that will open more doors for him. You get what I'm saying? You know, I'm loyal, I'm this, I'm that. No, really, you're a dickhead and you had to duck from your job.
Yeah, exactly.
How you feeling? Over gal.
Lastly, on this royal indulgence that we're having, royal indulgence, students in Oxford University have removed the Queen's portrait from the common room because she represents colonialism.
Yeah, so they should.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Being proactive.
Yeah. But these are the things. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not expecting these organisations to change, but what we can do is obviously be aware of what's going on and represent it in our way. Because I just never
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Do you think we're ever gonna come to a point where we will no longer be having these type of conversations?
This is always gonna happen.
But do you think we'll ever get to a point where, because you know they always say to us, we're all trying to work better, and you know you see in sports every day, it seems to be happening. Listen, ever since that report came out about institutional racism, I just think the trajectory of racism has just gone through the roof. It's almost like they're trying to prove that there is when there isn't, according to that report. I swear down. But like, are we ever going to get to a point where this is no longer topic of discussion.
I don't know, man.
How is that possible?
I don't see
There's
it.
always going to be different races. There's always going to be that divide. No
There
matter
is-
what.
there is always gonna be that
There's
divide.
always going to be that divide. Embrace it.
I think again, I feel to echo what Trim is saying is acknowledgement and understanding. 100%. Like what this podcast has done for me is help me research and look into things more than I would normally, because if this information comes out, I'm like, I'd have a different opinion on it.
It saves a level of ignorance.
A level of ignorance where now it's like, okay, now when you hear things, you're like, okay, I know what that is, I know who that is, I know the views of that particular set of people compared to the views of this set of people. And all we can do as podcasters and as elderly statesmen is give that information out with regards to the other side of what it is, and people do what they want with it, like,
or whatever our views or opinions are or perceptions.
Yeah, do what you wish with it, but just understand it's not black and white. You see what I'm saying? Excuse
Even
the pun.
though it is,
You see what I'm saying?
Dong. Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. Blessings to the students in Oxford getting on the Walt thing. I got another record. This record is by Durrty Skanx. I call him Mr. Lewis. The tune is called Real of It. It's UK talent. We're running this. I'm just gonna let you know. Check this out.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Swerve us. Gal love when my G's them turn up. Come my style and flex is unheard of. Oh man, and that's the real of it. I hear man chatting by ops. Swear their man are all lost. Man love chat about boss. Boy you watch too much Ross. Big talk, you must have buy a new strap. When my G's them roll out, better use that. Please don't fold now, you a road man. Cause we not in a talk when you diss the program. But I don't wanna beef with news. Put me upon the TV screens. Man, it's like they wanna see me weak.
Fast Food Podcast, episode 10. Let's go.
And that's the real of it.
The real of it.
Scheme on them. Body in a banger when I lean on them. Boom, bye, bye. And that's the real of it. Any violation, put the G's on it. I scheme on them. Body in a banger when I lean on them.
I guess you really got to know me just to really understand. Now you never been no pussy, I just stand up like a man. I remember back in the day when I never had no plan. It was me against the world with 100 pebbles in my hand. I was really in the field with something in my hand. Don't talk if you ain't never seen 100 grand. I'm a bandit, I'm a rebel, I'm an angel, I'm a devil. I'm anything that you ain't. I got every single medal, I can flip it like a switch. Take a nigga bitch, fucking my family.
Fast Food Podcast, episode 10. That is Durrty Skanx. That's Real of It, UK talent. I just want to just do that today. Like, there's so much records that I've been sent, and I've been, just listening to a lot of different kind of music of late. And I just feel like this platform is what it's about, representing UK talent. Now, as we keep it moving, let's talk about some music. Bugsy Malone.
Morgzy!
Resurrection album.
Gods.
Charts at what number?
7. UK charts.
Round of applause.
UK charts. Man. Shout out to Bugsy. Shout out to all the Manny crew, man.
Shout out to Bugsy doing his thing, representing. Yeah, man. I've heard a couple of cuts from it, and yeah, he's serious. I mean, when you listen to One Extras and that, yeah, I
mean, Bugsy is one of the few guys who actually stepped to Chipmunk, because Chipmunk just he's I call him the Undertaker. Mm-hmm. Like when he makes an appearance, whoever his opponent is, he's always just deaded them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But Bugsy held in there, and it was good to see them to link up, which is nice, because I hope it's never serious where it's a case where it can never be resolved.
Yeah.
It's just a musical, competitive, like, no, I think I'm better than you. You're meant to think you're better than someone else if you're in the same sport or field. That's what MCing kind of came from, right?
Yeah.
It's being very lyrical and thinking no one can mess with you.
That's right.
So yeah, it's good to see them link up together, man. So shout out to Bugsy doing his thing, man. You know what I mean?
Go for it.
Did you have any standout tracks on the album?
I haven't really listened to this album in its entirety, but the single, what's the single? the record that the main single they're playing on 1Xtra at the moment. I'm checking for, but I'm not. To be fair, I'm not a massive Bugsy Malone fan, but I'm a fan of the stuff that he's done up till now. Do you know what I mean? Again, I'm a person that just represents in it. I just represent.
He's good in The Gentleman, man. If you haven't seen that film, you need to watch it. He's good in that still.
That's a bad boy film.
You seen it, yeah? That film.
What did you watch it on? What is it? Where is it?
It was the last. It was the last movie. It was one of the last 2 movies I watched in the cinema before everything got locked down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a guy in America it's about an American who lives in the UK who's big into the organic aftershave, aka the weed growing business.
Right.
Yeah.
And Bugsy's part of a crew that are like Robin Hoods, if you get the term.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got a strong cast in there, man, and it's got one of the funniest scenes when a man's chasing a kid for a phone, and then he ends up beating a crew of like man them from the ends,
right?
All looking at him, mad screw faced and hooded up, and with his Cockney accent, he's like, "All right, you rude boys, you gangsters, and all of that. Let's calm down. And then he put, bruv, it's funny. You'd like it. Trust me, you'd like it. The Gentleman. Trust me, you'd like
The
it.
Gentleman.
Yeah.
Check that out. Migos Culture III.
I'm gonna listen to that.
Solid piece of bumbleclot work.
Okay.
There's no fillers. You could put that on. You could put it on and keep it moving.
I do feel like it's a little bit
long. It's long.
Like I know you said there's no fillers, and I agree with you. But I feel like if they made it like a 13-track album.
Yeah.
And then the other 6, because there's 19 songs in there, right?
19.
The other 6, they could have just repackaged that as like the deluxe version. I think that would have worked still.
I mean, do you know what? Sometimes I've noticed a lot of projects over the last maybe 2-3 years. It's been quick projects, like
Cole's.
Yeah.
I think like Cole's 12 or 13.
Yeah, but Migos, it's more, for me, Migos is a sound. So like almost their records kind of overlap. Like when you're listening to it, it's almost like one
big
continuous.
Yeah, it's very structured very well.
Yeah, continuous soundtrack, and you just vibe to whatever you're vibing to.
Whatever part you land on.
Yeah, basically. So
we spoke about them being a vibe. In the earlier episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I think like season 1.
Maybe.
We spoke about. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We spoke and said it was a vibe.
Cussed, man.
Yeah.
Migos used to get cussed.
Yeah, because they were mumble rappers.
Yeah, but they can rap though.
They can
it's just
rap.
The way they rap, it kind of falls under the. But if you listen, they're spitting bars.
I get mixed up with Offset and the other Donny.
Takeoff
on this album.
Takeoff is the guy. He's the best one out of the 3 of them.
He's got better.
No, he's always been good. He's always been the best spitter in that.
He's cold.
It's just like Quavo.
Like he's got that calm voice.
Yeah.
They're all cousins, isn't it? They're all like brothers and cousins.
They're family related. They're blood related.
They're all related.
Like one's an uncle and the other 2 are cousins.
That's
like,
Quavo's the uncle.
I think Quavo's the uncle. I think it's Uncle Quavo.
Quavo's.
Quavo is. I think Quavo's the uncle.
Yeah, he's the oldest as well, because you can have your uncle that's younger than you.
That's a good point.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
but they all kind of they are blood relatives.
Yeah, they are. I know. Yeah.
So I think that's why they will never get into any fuckery.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But Takeoff has always been
the
sickest spitter in the crew, bro.
Takeoff is bad.
Because
so
Quavo is more like the. If it was the Wu-Tang Clan, I'd say Quavo is more like the method man of the crew.
Yeah,
he's got the personality as well as the bars.
Yeah,
and Offset is kind of like the ghost face, because he's very flashy with what he wears and that. But Takeoff for me is like Raekwon.
Takeoff is
he's got
the
bars.
Takeoff.
You know what I mean?
So Culture III features Drake, banging tune, Cardi B, Polo G.
On that as well.
Future's on there, Justin Bieber's on there, Juice WRLD, rest in peace, is on there. Pop Smoke, rest in peace, he's on there.
That sounds very fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though he's been on a little
like,
while
it's not
for a
like
hot minute. Yeah.
Because what did Swiss say? They took off the Pop Smoke verse off the album because it was used somewhere else already.
Right.
But this sounds like, because him and Quavo were pretty tight, so this sounds like Quavo had that in the tuck and was like, I'm gonna, because
when I'm ready, I'm dropping it.
And they're right that beat, man.
Yeah.
It's a drill type beat.
Yeah, it's cold.
You know what I mean?
It's cold.
Yeah.
You need, I feel like we needed this album. I was waiting for an album like this. It's just fun. It's,
do you feel like they went quiet for a little bit?
I mean, I reckon this probably was for last year.
Yeah.
But obviously, for obvious reasons, they couldn't drop it, and now everybody's back outside again. This is back outside shit.
Don't worry.
This is back outside shit. Yo,
you know the next rollout's gonna be right. You know the other guy of Cole's dropped.
Yeah,
Migos.
You're talking about
the other guy.
Candyman. You're talking about Candyman.
That guy's gonna drop.
Yeah,
soon.
Candyman's gonna come with fire.
summer.
Yeah, he's gonna come with some fire. So yeah, man, check that out. Culture III Migos, brilliant. You know what? Another brilliant thing was.
Talk to me.
The president of France just got slapped in his jaw side.
Is it?
Mr. Macron.
It was seen.
Bro, he ran up, and the way that happened, is that he ran up to the crowd like he was on some Avenger team.
Yeah, some wrestling, WWE thing.
A one Donny.
What up?
It could have hit him, but I feel like when I look at the footage properly, it wasn't a badaw.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it properly. Because
and
what you're gonna deal with afterwards.
Yeah, because he might not be alive no more. No one knows who that guy is.
Yeah.
4 months.
He could have got croissant.
He's been given what to live.
4 months jail.
Fucking hell.
He doesn't
lashing the man in his face.
It's the president, man.
Yeah, you can't box
you shouldn't get done because it was the president. You should get done because you slapped someone.
Yeah, but I think that's taken into account, but it's still the president.
Because some people need to get
slap me in my face. I bet you get 4 months.
I mean, someone can try it, but like,
but what I'm saying, Trim, like, boxing the president in his draw side is a different level of disrespect. And France, they don't fuck around in France. They don't play games.
They'll put some muscles in your ass.
Yeah, bro, the massive ones, biceps and
some
triceps.
cockles.
You're sick guys, man. God damn.
That's a cockles, you know? Cockashell
Juve!
Oh, shit. Because he's French. Do any of you lot watch Lupin?
Yeah.
What's Lupin?
Wait, you ain't seen Lupin?
Lupin's cold, bro.
Hey, bro.
What's Lupin?
You're dying, bro, man. Don't say that.
Let's go.
Anyways, what's next?
Bro, what's next?
What's next?
But you're quick to be like, yeah, just watch Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. And Friends. And fucking.
What's
the other
Lupin?
bitch's name?
What's Lupin?
That was violent.
But I don't care. You lot take the piss because what I'm saying, I remember the Lupin thing. Because when I spoke about fucking Fresh Prince was about them times there.
Yeah.
He was active. And then the age of and what you said about, I went back and looked and I was like, nah, man, you lot fucking took the piss out of me.
We didn't take the piss. We just disagreed with.
You disagreed with what I was saying, but it was inaccurate.
No,
How?
I'll bring it up for you. But it's the fact. No. Next show, because I have to go back to that.
What is Lupin?
No.
You're allowed to say no. No.
Hey. No, Joe will do it.
Go get your Lupin on when you go home.
What's with Lupin when you
I might clip this up, start a TikTok so that he goes viral.
Yeah. What's Lupin? What's Lupin?
What's Lupin?
Bruv.
No. Anyway.
What's Stone Love?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, why did I do that?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
And you know what else is coming up on Netflix? Great segue. Come on, man.
What?
Come on, bro.
Wait, are we doing that now?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
It's
go.
all Netflix, B.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Smith and the team that have brought our childhood back full circle.
Whoa! Sick.
What do you have? What do you have?
He-Man.
Bruh.
I didn't ask you your name. I said, what do you have?
I have
the power.
Jeez, thanks, Trim. Jeez.
I have the power.
He was asking if I had any diseases.
Yeah, STDs again. Yeah, but bruv, wait, you remember you?
That's why I put my hand. You notice I've had my hands up for the last 5 seconds, and I don't want no.
I don't want to say I've got STDs anymore.
Yeah. But yeah,
anymore.
I got the power. I can't wait for this.
Late.
Netflix, July though, man. Fuck's sake.
That's too long.
Bruv,
They're advertising it now.
Because we're midway June, bro.
Bro, I was like, when I saw the advert, I was like, come on, man.
I need to see it now.
Right now.
Pause.
Like, I went on there, everything. I was like, what? I was like.
So what is it? What is it? Is it a new thing, a new vamp up, or the old school
vamp up
with Orco?
But you know what they've done? What they've done with Urco, bruv. Yeah. It's not Orco. What they've done.
It's Urco.
It's Urco, yeah.
It's not fucking Urco.
Wow, man.
Why the violence, bro?
It's Orco, bruv.
All right. Cool.
Okay, you may be right, and he may
nah,
be
bro.
right.
Nah. I'm a He-Man buff. It's Orco, bro. It's Orco. Yeah, I'm a He-Man buff. I don't care. Yeah.
All right, so first and foremost, it's basically they've used all the color schemes that was in the original program. They've used all of the costumes. I noticed I saw Falcon in the trailer. That's the old Falcon. Like
Ram Man.
Bro, pause, bro.
Have you noticed when he knows about something, he's very aggressive with it. Have you noticed? And the other times be like this, mad silent.
Get some masking tape, bro. Just tape my mouth, bro, because that was fucking
aggression, bro.
Ram Man. Fucking idiot. Man, this is the biggest pause on planet Earth. Man, this is pause.
This guy.
I didn't even know where we were going with it, bro. I said Ram Man, you know.
With mad bass in his voice.
Okay. I should have kept my hands up. Ram Man, you said it loud. Like, I'm going to put echo with it on the edit.
Mama!
Was you talking about Man at Arms?
No, bruv. There's Ram Man.
No, there's no one called Ram Man, bro.
Bruv, you don't do... Listen, everybody. My man don't know about He-Man
law.
He doesn't know none of them.
I'm going to put Ram Man.
Man at Arms.
Ram Man.
You don't know about the He-Man law, Morgz.
You're right.
Bruv, don't talk to me about He-Man. And Orko.
Yeah, Ram Man. That's Ram Man still.
Yeah, because him bumps him head on everything.
Yeah. Orko,
yeah. All of them, bro.
Yeah, all coming back. Man at Arms.
Yeah. That's what's her name's Pops. Someone's Pops.
Yeah.
She-Ra.
Oh yeah. That's
She-Ra. That's the cousin.
That's the cousin. But I don't know how. So I don't know how many episodes they're putting out or whatever. But all I know is Skeletor's back to make some to make it happen.
Do you know his voice is Skeletor?
Who?
Luke Skywalker. Man like Mark Hamill.
Raw.
You know the Joker, whenever you've seen animated versions of the Joker and it's in a sick Batman series or movie, animated movie, it's always Mark Hamill voicing the Joker. He's voicing Skeletor.
Right, his voice is cold.
He's got
But He-Man in this new version is he's a boy. And when he gets his powers,
he becomes a man.
Yeah, it gets all mad.
So what's that kind of?
So, but original He-Man, he was.
No, he's not a boy. He's like a prince. He's like a prince.
Prince Adam,
a young adult.
Prince Adam, yeah.
He's probably like a teen. What we saying, like?
Because the other Adam looked like he done gymnastics.
Yeah.
He's like, and he had the white pants.
Yeah.
And it was tight.
Yeah.
With
but you still wouldn't talk to him. You still wouldn't talk to him differently. He was still
with the Jumpmans on.
But that Jordan's
on the subject of that, which is a nice little tie-in, and it's also on Netflix. Have you ever seen The Toys That Made Us?
No.
There's a He-Man episode of The Toys. So basically, Netflix did this series where they chronicled the rise and sometimes fall of these toys mainly from the 80s, because that's when all the good shit came out.
That's right.
Hasbro.
Right. And I think they did Barbie, they did He-Man, they did Ninja Turtles, they did G.I. Joe. I think I'm not too sure if they did Gem.
Gem was good.
Honest.
I like Gem.
But they did the big ones and He-Man. They did an episode of He-Man, and it just showed you how they were kind of trying to do something to counter G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe was running shit.
Yeah.
And they thought, let's try this. And it just went through the roof, and they chronicle. And there's some real people who collect things, bro. And I want to tell you, we collect things. I collect sneakers.
Yeah.
But I'm not like everything. My whole world revolves around collecting these rare sneakers.
That sneaker program's dope. Sorry, that you. What's his name? I don't know, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck on it with the dad and the sister.
Yeah.
We're digressing.
Sorry, but I had to.
But yeah, just check out. They got the films that made us. There's a lot about the 80s as well.
Yeah.
And then there's the toys that made us, and there's a He-Man episode. So if you're a fan of He-Man, go watch the toys that made us. The He-Man
fan
episode.
of man.
Man.
Sick still.
Bro, I don't know what you're on, bro. Like, but this guy here is different.
He had his mountain dew today.
Right, let's continue with TV programs. Love Island is back this summer.
Oh, yeah!
I have the power!
What's so good about it, bruv? You lot are weird, man.
Why?
Bro.
We're weird about watching women in bikinis 24/7.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You gotta relax.
I can't wait.
Know your priorities, G.
Bro, there's always always tasties in there. There's tasties in the program. And the tasties, you know what, bro?
Yeah.
I feel like Love Island is just all about that connection that you have with the opposite sex and how you resonate to it. So I feel like, forget about the theatrical stuff about Love Island. What I like about it is how man tried to draw a thing on Love Island and not necessarily use the skills that we have or accumulated along the years. So man might have a thing that's tasty and just didn't approach it properly and fucks his whole shit up. And then another Donnie will come and...
Easily.
But majority of the time, those scenarios, that Donnie that comes in and gets the tasty, she's not really his type of flavor.
Yeah. No.
But because he moves in a certain way that tasty likes, she's automatically naturally gravitates to him. The next thing you know, he's got a headache.
Yeah.
You're not really my flavor, but damn, you're fine.
Yeah.
But that other one over there, I like her as well, but I'm confused.
Yeah.
And sometimes them Donnies tend trip up because they got like 2 or 3.
It's mad. And then imagine you go to an island, and there's this bare Ratleys there, right? And all you're doing now is choosing the one for you, right? Yeah. And all of a sudden now you've got options. Yeah. 2, you get sent to this place called Castle Amor, where there's another trailer load of things to draw for, and you have to make a decision to go back to the crib and be with the
original recipe.
Yeah, the original.
Or you can go for the crispy.
Or you can go for
spicy.
Or you can go for the Popeye.
The Popeyes.
Yeah, you could do that.
Which is coming over.
White Castle.
And it's all filmed in a way that you like. We're watching it, so we're like, right, you make the right decision. It's like it's theatre too.
Like the editing is amazing.
Oh. That's what makes the show. The editing and the guy does a voiceover. Yeah, that's what makes the show.
Yeah,
Without them 2 elements, it'd just be like, watching people punch around in bikinis and looking mad tanned up and shit like that. But Hollywood Joe's right. It's the editing.
No, editing's cold. So Love Island's back for those who don't know.
Kaz is still the best thing that's ever walked into that building.
Yeah, she's still.
Kaz is.
What she look like?
Go look at her Instagram.
Let me do you the honor, please.
Yeah.
Of showing you.
Shout out to Kaz.
Man said
Hollywood Joe was like, shout out to Kaz. That's how you know.
Yeah, she. Kaz.
Enjoy. What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, there you go. Show me Kaz and it was him.
Yeah. Just have a little.
Just choose. Choose one. New low key series.
Okay.
New low key series.
I thought it was gonna be something.
Disney Plus. It came out this week. Was it this week it came out?
It came out Wednesday, last week Wednesday.
I've watched the first episode. Very interesting episode. I got confused a little bit. I don't want to... Are you going to watch it?
Probably.
What is it?
He called him a pussy when I put the picture up. So
low-key.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
So I'm not going to spoil it for you.
No, who cares? Don't matter.
I was wondering where they were going to go with the actual series, but basically... It stems from 2012 when they had that original
Battle in New York.
The Battle in New York.
Oh, okay,
where they invaded in New York.
First Avengers.
Yeah.
And they captured Loki at the end, and they were taking him back to Asgard. See, Donnie, right? In between that, there's a kerfuffle, and he escapes with the flipping Tesseract. When he escapes, he just when he escapes with the Tesseract, he lands on another planet. I can't remember the planet's name.
With some Inuits on it.
No, he actually lands in Mongolia.
That's what I was saying.
The desert part. You talk about desert part.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mongolia, a real place. And that's when he met those people and he started to think, I'm still the Don. So let me give you the talk. I'm your ruler now. And obviously, something happened.
Right, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks. We're good.
But there's a lot of expedition in this episode.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared for that.
Man, he's trying to take over.
He's got the thesaurus today.
Always. But you got to be prepared for that. But the way they do it, and they explain a lot from Endgame in regards to the whole timeline thing, it opens up your mind to a lot more things. And it's going to be those shows where you're going to have a lot of questions that need to be answered. So again, Marvel, Disney,
doing their
content-wise, they're just knocking it out of the park, man. Just knocking it out of the park.
So check that out. Disney Plus. Jeff Bezos is taking his brother to space.
Probably try and get that 50 billion back from his sisters.
Is he his stepbrother? He's not.
It's his stepbrother.
They look alike.
Nah, it's his well, you know.
Inbreeding in that country.
They're my breed of
Mama! Yeah, nah, they're probably
What country? I don't even know what I got into there. Man said that country. I'm like, what country? He didn't even say it.
Yeah, it's all mad.
I'll put a documentary in the group.
Would you not go space if you had the option to go space? There and back.
I think that's the trick, innit? Let's get them to go space and then leave them there.
I'll go space. I'm
down for that.
Yeah, I'll go space.
Go space for what?
Just to see the world, to see the Earth from above.
Bro, you can never go surfing.
Have you been to Africa? Have you been to Africa, let alone space?
I've been to Africa many times.
You know what? I'll take that point.
Yeah, go Africa. Yeah. Then tell me about space.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Have you been to Africa?
No.
Have you been to Africa, Hollywood Joe?
Yeah.
I've been to Africa.
I need to go to Africa. You're right.
So the one man who hasn't gone to Africa wants to go to space.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That says a lot, huh?
White bread.
No crust.
No crust. Okay. Egg soldiers.
Nutella. Nutella?
This is Fast Food Podcast.
Middle of the night.
This is Fast Food Podcast episode 10. You know the ones there, like
just to cut it. Just to cut it. African Bombata.
Let's quickly talk about the Verzuz. Quite a few fixtures coming up. Verzuz in Africa.
In Urko. And there's a place in Africa called Urko. With Nasty Man.
No, we can't let him off the hook like that. Hold on 1 second. Where have you been?
He's been in Prague. This episode is called Ramman.
Where have you travelled to? On your passport, what stamps have you got?
Mauritius.
Nice.
Jamaica.
Standard.
Yeah.
Loads of places in Europe. Where have I been? I've been to America. I've been to Washington, Virginia.
Man's getting global.
Yeah.
Have you been to Canada?
No, I want to go calendar.
You'd like Canada.
I said calendar for some reason.
Yeah.
Canada. I want to go Canada.
You'd like Canada.
You know why I want to go Canada? Because it seems safe out there still.
Safer.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I heard it's cool.
But when it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah, summer in Canada is.
It's glorious. What's the
Carnival?
Glorious purpose. Oh man!
I had the flavors out there in Canada's.
Oh my God.
Different flavors.
The bread, different bread.
Different bread with and without crust. And multi-seed.
Long live Canada, man.
You know in Handmaid's Tale, that's where they go, calendar.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a few parts.
To that date, the 29th.
He's not letting you miss a beat. Nah. Yeah, because there's loads of parts of Canada. There's like Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah.
Like there's some days that are mad cold, mad cold. And I always
Alaska.
go.
Yeah.
cold like that.
Cold like that.
I normally go during the summer.
Right.
And I get gas like I want to move it. And people go, all right, cool, you might want to move it. That's cool.
But
just
wait.
make sure, come during the winter if you really want to move it.
Yeah. Then you get the real
But
thing.
I
had the flavour over there. It's mad.
You would love it because you and I, we have a common theme in regards to like certain things, and then clothing wise, sneakers, and we like certain, you know what I mean? And you'd love it out there, bro. You'd lose your shit because the pound is the pound has a little bit of power over the pound has a little bit of over the Canadian dollar, so you almost get like double for your pound.
Okay.
So, and they don't like certain sneakers over there that we like over here. So a lot of the time when I go shopping with my sis,
you got it.
I'm seeing shit on sale that over here
would not be there.
Right.
Like I bought a pair of Harachis on it. It was on sale. I think I put like $120 to get some Harachis and some Vapor Maxes.
Yeah, but true, it's icy. They probably slip and bust your ass. So
this is summertime, bro.
Okay, fair.
Summertime. Okay, let's quickly run through this Verzuz stuff. Jay-Z is not off the table.
That's what Swiss has said.
Swiss, stop gassing.
Nori put it to him and he said,
I heard. I know. I saw.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
It was good.
How long this time? Flipping out.
They go on.
It was like an hour. It was under 2 hours though. It was under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because they recorded it the morning of
the actual
Verzuz, so they weren't there for long.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. But don't. Jay's not coming out.
But maybe he doesn't have to come out. Maybe they go to him.
Bro, can you see Hove on a Verzuz?
It depends.
And who?
Against who?
With who?
Nobody. You have to be someone up there like a Michael Jackson or something.
Nobody.
It's not. He ain't doing. He's not. Jay's got dreads. He's not doing it. He's
not going.
He's not interested. He's not even interested in what he looks like.
That's facts.
He's just. He's a billionaire and he just does his thing. He looks after his children.
And then
he drops a verse every year.
Nas ain't gonna do it.
Okay. Which means Nas is not.
I think there might be more of a chance Nas does it than Hove.
No,
but who's Nas going? Who's Nas going?
Who? Apart from Hove, who can Nas fuck? Who's there?
They're dead. They're dead.
Nobody. No one gets the chance to. No one gets the chance to battle.
Yeah.
Nas.
Okay, so if Drake was to do one, who's Drake doing it against?
Oh, right. Okay.
Lil Wayne, you think? Is that a nice little?
Yeah, that is a good way. Drake Wayne is good. 20. Yeah. Drake Wayne, absolutely. And they're both same camp, same vibe, same sound.
So it depends who plays.
They best not do that friendly shit.
Yeah, they best not do that friendly shit. That fucking some bollocks. That shit was...
No, do you know what would be a sick versus?
God.
Drake against Pusha. I'd love to see that.
That's a long day for Pusha.
Yeah, it's a long day for Pusha.
Yeah, I get it, but I'd love it.
But then, what would Drake play when doom comes on? He hasn't got one of them. He hasn't got one of them. He hasn't got one of them.
He hasn't. But he's got too
many.
He's
got too many.
He doesn't need one of them. He don't.
No, he does. Because that's a classic. That's a classic record.
He loses that round.
Easy. He don't know what.
One round. Cool. He loses one round.
Yeah.
He's just got records. He just hasn't got those universal.
He hasn't got those mad hits.
Yeah, the international.
But he's on.
And his discography is not that big either.
But he does stuff for Pharrell though. He could draw
clips.
For
he could draw for the clip stuff. He can draw for Like I Love You with Justin. I'd play that if I was Pusha.
Yeah.
I'm playing that. I don't give a damn.
He's got a lot of features.
He does a lot of features.
Yeah, he's got a lot of features.
It's just that Drake has international playlists.
To be fair, I think Kanye can go against Hove.
Kanye could go against Drake.
Definitely.
Kanye's washing Drake.
Yeah.
No point.
Yeah.
But Kanye, I think Kanye can go against Hove. Because even on Watch the Throne, like if you listen back, couple times,
he did get Jay.
Yeah, he got him.
You know what I mean?
He got him. Yeah. He at that time. Sorry, because I know you lot are mad J buffs and that, but
J buffs.
I prefer.
Are we J buffs?
I prefer Avengers. Avengers sounds.
No, I like J buffs.
J buffs. It sounds a little bit fruity to me.
Yeah, it does.
I like Avengers. That's a bit more.
I think Avengers because you lot hoes.
But sorry.
So
we digress. Go
ahead.
On Watch the Throne, Kanye.
I think at that time, just for that time, he was so. Sorry.
Kanye was sharper.
He was sharper. Yeah. At that time, he was so big.
Yeah.
Pause.
That he was edging Jay.
Yeah.
He was out because Jay was on a little
Yeah, Jay was
he was on a kickback.
Yeah.
He was genuinely, and I don't know who could actually say that they had that, apart from Nas before Jay even popped.
Yeah. But then also Kanye's verse on Run This Town, you could say that's the verse on that song.
Yeah, but the other thing is that Jay writes for himself. Kanye may not have wrote that.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
That's the problem.
But his delivery.
Yeah. Kanye, you can't fuck with Kanye.
I'd like to see Kanye versus Drake. We would never get Drake Pusha, but Drake Kanye, I'd like, because pettiness in that room would be astronomical.
Yeah, pettiness in that room would be mad. So we got Eve versus Trina on the 16th of June.
That's the one everybody wanted.
Is it?
It's a long night for Trina. Trina wanted little kids.
Eve, Trina.
Gotta relax.
It's gonna get mad, and I'm hoping there's tension. I want to see a versus where motherfuckers actually go, who wants it? I've got something for you. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that fun shit. What tune are you gonna play next, Trim?
Go through, my sister.
Oh, go.
Yeah,
you go, girl. Oh,
press
girl.
it.
Yeah,
press it.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
Press it.
I want you take off your head top. Take off the head top. Like,
dash your shoe or something.
Something, man. I want friction.
You know, there's only 2 times we've had something similar to what you're saying.
Yeah.
One was friendly competition, and we were on the edge of the seats. Like, we just couldn't believe we were seeing it, which was Beanie versus Bounty.
Wicked.
Yeah. And they were going at each other.
And we know they're friends.
Right. We know
but
no matter what,
they wanted to come out.
It was competitive.
The victor.
Yeah.
And then there was the Jeezy.
They were secretly gunning each other.
Yeah. Definitely, bro. Come on. We know the levels.
Do you remember?
Being Bounty Killer especially was on Cruderation.
Do you remember when Buddy said to his DJ, play that rhythm?
Yeah.
And he thought he was going to throw off Beanie Man. And Beanie Man looked at him, and Beanie Man started bang, 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 and he started rapping. And then someone got the meme where Bounty's face was like he couldn't believe Beanie Man was rocking that beat as he was.
Because he's an MC.
That's my favourite dancehall artist.
MC.
Yeah, but he's been doing it from very young. He's like, what, 9?
Mic Man. You can't fuck with him. He's a mic man.
He is my favourite dancehall artist.
He's like the dancehall Lil Wayne.
He is.
He's like the dancehall Lil Wayne. How he float and how he runs it.
Versatility-wise, everything. Yeah, absolutely.
Then there was Gucci versus Jeezy, where I thought like,
tension.
Every time Gucci played his song and then Jeezy plays his, and I see Gucci go like that.
I thought, I thought the AK.
Man,
I thought the AK
put a hole in his head.
I thought the AK was gonna come
Put
out.
a hole in his head.
Bro, it was tense. I
it was.
Watching, I was like, as much as I like seeing this, but I don't know if
But that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Dead.
No, I don't want to see someone. But bro,
Iron them out.
We come from the days of sound clashes, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Come from Stone Love days, all them
Kilimanjaro.
days. Kilimanjaro.
Were going at it.
Yeah, they were. But that was still fun.
Yeah. But they were going at it.
They were, yeah.
Was telling man about you need a towel and all them thing there.
Yeah. Still, your feet
I'm
are
still,
big.
I'm still scarred over Timberland shoes.
Bro, his feet, bro. I don't understand. What were they? Pumas? I think they were Pumas.
No,
they were big ones.
They were expensive.
Whatever they were huge.
They were big ones.
They were huge.
They were expensive, and they didn't.
And they weren't his size.
It looked
like
why would
he
you put
could
on why would you put on creps that ain't your size though?
They look like skis.
Because again, they're expensive, but it's the flex. Oh, so Timberland with those on. Yeah. I don't know what they are, but they look
four times his size.
Yeah, they look stupid.
Right, so have we got a date for Bow Wow Soulja Boy?
Oh, what?
I think so. Is it not sure date?
June the 26th.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one everyone wanted. Everybody wanted to see.
This is what I want to see.
Eve versus Trina.
I don't want to see that.
It's going to be a long night for
I don't want. I want to see Bow Wow. I want to see Bow Wow.
Bow Wow Soulja Boy. A slap could happen.
So basically,
I want to see them in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
If you see,
some boxing.
If you watch Breakfast Club, they're both. Breakfast Club recently had Ray J and Bow Wow on there.
Bow Wow, yeah.
Bow Wow said it's going to be a big event, and there's going to be people coming out that you ain't seen in a hot minute, and it's going to be. He talked up the thing, and I was like, you know what?
He could come.
This actually might be because they've got.
Might be good.
But I feel like Bow Wow has got too much for Soulja Boy's got 5. Bow Wow features, including, has got 10 to 15 bangers.
I mean, Bow Wow was brought into the game by.
I think it depends on the age as well of who's listening.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Bow Wow's got a better catalogue.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Soulja Boy has those heat seekers that like kiss me through the phone, crank that. What's the other one he got? He's got Nicki Minaj freestyled over it. That EEBE.
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
you know, where it's
yeah.
got that mad choppy beat.
I know that one. Yeah,
He's got that.
Yeah.
He's got shootouts. He's got a couple of them where it's like, yo. I just think Bow Wow, career-wise, is...
If Fab done one, who would you like
Fab
to
did
see?
do one.
already.
With who?
Jada.
Got put in a spliff.
He got put in a zoot.
But Swiss talked about that, didn't he?
That's a shame.
Because Nori said to him, yo, so with regards to Fab, would you let someone do your play this? And he goes, oh yeah, I said to Fab, let me look at it. And he goes, he respectfully declined. And Nori was like, yeah, you with Rough Riders and them man there. I wouldn't want you to see my playlist before you tell Jada, yeah, he's gonna play this, it. But his selection was bad. I think if Fab could, he'd do it again. He would.
He did.
He would.
Selector-wise, he was terrible.
Was that the DJ's fault or his fault?
I would say the artist's fault. The DJ has only got so much power because the DJ was like, yeah, you should play this, this, and this. But the artist was like, yeah, but I'm the one.
That's
that makes
their game,
innit?
That's the DJ. The
But you
DJ
should let the
has
DJ
to be
do the
able
thing.
to.
You know what I'm
has
saying?
to advise on you.
Yeah, because Jada's shit was.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Jinsu knife.
Yeah.
Sharp.
And he brought out he brought out everything out.
And some.
Yeah.
And some.
You can't fuck with Jadakiss, bro. So yeah, so we got some stuff to watch for Verzuz. Blessings to that. Last but not least, man, let's just talk about a little bit of sport. Euros have started.
Mad.
Prayers to Christian Eriksen.
Prayers to Christian Eriksen. He had a heart attack.
No.
I don't know what it was, bro.
Something cardiac something, but whether it was a full blown heart attack.
Did he have the cardiac arrest on the pitch?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Did you watch it live?
I saw it. No.
Yeah, I watched it live. Not nice.
Everyone was balling.
The thing that was silly about this whole thing was they fucking showed too much footage, like
especially with children.
Like, they still the camera was on him and he was They were pumping Donny's chest.
Yeah, that's not good.
I was like, wow, why didn't they cut to the studio or something? Cut to somewhere else. Like, why we don't need to see we don't.
You know what? Everything's changed. Yeah. Everything's changed. Everything is absolutely changed. Everything about the way that they take advantage of something. So what's happened? That's happened, and they were just like cut.
Yeah.
Someone said no. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's stay there.
Yeah.
I know that's what's happened.
That's mad, bro. No, we don't want to see that. No. Like literally, man, bro, because he was on his. He basically there was a throw in, and he basically was running towards the ball, and he just
dropped,
went down.
No one around him
on his face. Then they called the paramedics over. Boom! They ran over. The football players are distraught, and what they're trying to do is stand around
to cause a barrier.
So you couldn't see, but you could see the paramedics pumping, turned him over, pumping him to resuscitate Donny, blood. So it looked mad, and it was like, wow, nothing.
And came back to. Luckily, his fitness is what would help him, because someone that wasn't at that elitist level of fitness probably might not have made
Turn
that.
Off the aircon.
Yeah, under my ankles are crunchy right now. You know, like they're frozen, bro. I feel like I've got ice.
But yeah, it was
glaciers.
But it was it was crazy. I hope he has a speedy recovery. They're talking about he had a. They said he took the vaccine.
Yeah, that's why.
That's the talk going around. Yeah.
He had the blood clot in his chest plate. How'd you deal with that? What'd you do?
And there's another football player that's actually in hospital for
vaccination.
For vaccinations. I can't remember the name of the footballer. But anyway, listen, I hope that he has a speedy recovery.
Back at football, doing what he does best.
But Inter Milan are saying, when a footballer has a cardiac arrest, it's done. It's done. Career-wise.
You can't, because insurance-wise, how can they insure you after that, knowing that you've got a heart defect? That's the thing that you need to pump your shit all around your arse.
What's his name? Donny that used to play for Bolton.
Fabrice Muamba.
Right. At Tottenham. Do you remember that White Hart Lane?
Yep.
And then that was it.
That was done.
Yeah.
And what about the other one that just died?
I remember that.
I forgot who.
I remember that. I can't remember the person's name, the footballer's name.
Oh, what is it? Foe. Vivian, what's his name? Vivian, something like that.
I know. Yeah.
And
Vivian Foe or something like that. No,
it was Foe.
Collapsed.
Dead.
Yeah.
Collapse.
But again, they're saying that this highlights and brings to the forefront that you need.
Just roll back.
What they called what they called?
Defibrillators.
Shout out to Hollywood Joe. They need those there. They need to be there. It needs to be there like the fucking benches that the people sit on. It has to be there at every stadium.
Yeah.
This shit is wild, bro.
Yeah.
In us growing up, we never heard about things like this, bro. If anything, a football player goes to hospital because they got a bad tackle, or some jealous people jumped him outside their yard or something, like a
fan or someone.
A fan or something like that. Like
Who's that Donny from the World Cup back in the day that got, bro, he missed a penalty and he got moved to when he died when he went home. Went back to Colombia and
I can't remember his name. I know.
They support football differently.
Yeah.
Did he get ironed out?
Bro, literally. Fully.
Yeah. But that's what we used to hear when people go in hospital. Now it's heart issues and stuff like this. Like they need to take it seriously, man. And these Donnies have played a lot of football in a short space of time this year.
Oh, it's so sad, man. It's really sad, man. It's really sad.
Prayers, man.
Prayers to him
and his teammates that definitely stepped up and do you know what I mean?
And went at it for him.
Yeah. Jose Mourinho signs with TalkSport.
Great.
Okay.
Bro, his career's gone down the pan himself, innit?
He's at Roma now, ain't he?
Is he gone Roma?
They're trying to shine Xhaka from Arsenal.
I think that's confirmed, no?
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's try to shine Xhaka to go to Roma.
Who are they going to get to replace him?
I don't know, bro.
I give up for that team. I give up for Arsenal. They got a long way. It's going to take a long time for them to come back.
It's very peak. Or Ollie Robertson suspended for offensive tweets. Have you read the tweets?
I haven't read the tweets. I know he said some stupid shit and he apologised, but what's it? Monty Panesar wasn't happy about it.
Who's Monty? Oh yeah.
He was quick to go. Who's Monty? Didn't like the name for it. Like, who's Monty? Bro, but you know,
Monty Python.
You know what the problem is with these guys? You know what the problem is with these guys, right?
I've got.
Okay. You sent those tweets out when we're playing devil's advocate. You
10
sent those
years
tweets
ago.
out when you was, what, 15?
He was 19.
Was he 19?
He was 19.
Okay.
What is he, 26 now then?
It was like 8 years ago or something.
Right.
Okay. Or let's give him a benefit of that. Say he's 19, right? And what age we're giving him now? Let's say he's 27.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Fine.
Cool, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so he was 19 at that time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can't expect you to think like a 19-year-old when you're at 27.
Yeah.
No.
Is that fair to say?
No. Yeah.
It's fair to say.
That's fair to say. However, you knew you sent out those tweets.
Yeah.
Why do you lot wait for them to get uncovered and all this hoopla? This could have been all prevented, you know?
Yeah.
All he had to do was say, you know what?
Was delete them.
Either delete them, or
people have teams for this, like
social media.
Have social media people that go out and scrub their history.
Yeah.
Or you just own it. How about we take some motherfucking ownership? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's take some ownership.
Like earlier
Why didn't he take the ownership? Didn't take ownership for
Bruv,
it.
they suspended him all that. He's only now apologised. How long has this facade been going on for now? Like a week and a half, 2 weeks now?
Yeah,
you should have just owned it and said, you know what?
I
said this when I was 19. At the time, I probably felt that way. But I've gone through the necessary...
But what really did he say that was bad?
I don't know, but there's something about race.
What does the tweet say?
Okay, so...
Get into it.
So,
if you see the...
Man said, did you read the tweet? And he ain't even...
I wonder if Asian people put smiles like this, and it's not even the emoji. What he's done is he's used the wink. He's used the wink
emoji.
No.
Oh.
He's used the actual
like
symbol.
The
symbol of a smile.
Semicolon.
Yeah. And the one is winking, and the other one is.
Oh, so he's talking about Chinese
just show me the something.
He's talking about.
Oh, so what Chinese folks? Yeah, so it's a semicolon, and then
2 dashes.
Right. Two commas.
Your eyes are slanted. Okay.
Okay, so he's talking about Chinese people as opposed to in the UK we think about Asian as Indian, Pakistani.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Right. Not going to lie, but a lot of girls need to learn the art of class. Get some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
All right.
fucking
That's
deal.
your personal opinion. Okay.
What's wrong with that?
All right.
Third tweet was
I'm waiting for a rocket launcher, you know?
females who play video games actually tend to have more sex and be happier with their relationships than girls who don't.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
That's an observation. His personal observation. Okay. Here we go.
No.
Here's the rocket launcher.
Yeah, of course.
So, here's
Drizzy
the
said he was
rocket
waiting for the
I was
rocket
waiting for the
launcher.
rocket launcher. Yeah. These are all setups. These are the breadcrumbs. The house of the porridge.
My new Muslim friend
Here we go.
is the bomb.
Okay, you can fuck off. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Drew, don't laugh. Don't encourage him. Don't
Not even
laugh.
there.
Don't laugh.
G thinks it's funny.
Yeah, don't laugh. Laugh, please. I'm making don't laugh. Drew.
I'm just smiling.
Okay, cool. He's gonna set me off.
True.
Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh, man.
All right, okay.
I'm not gonna laugh.
How bad is that tweet?
That's the one.
All right.
That's the one.
Is it bad or funny?
I'm asking the question. I'm putting it out there.
That's the one.
How bad? Like, what level of fuckery is the tweet? Is
That's
it?
stereotyping as well as being racist.
I kind of think it's funny.
Okay, and that's fine. You think it's funny.
Like, you get the analogy,
I
right?
understand
Muslims,
it. Yeah,
bomb.
right, but he's being when was that, 2011 maybe? He's stereotyping them and he's being racist at the same time. But in his head, he's making a joke.
Yeah.
So own it.
Yeah.
Own it.
Yeah.
Because okay, I'm never going to say clearly because I don't know Donnie. But it appears
They're really
it appears that you thought it was so funny.
Like gigs.
It appears that you yo, if you want to go back there, I will light you up again. I will light you up again, bro. You don't want to go down that route, bro. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
That was funny.
You don't want to do that. 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 You don't want to do that.
Drizzy was definitely in his bag. He was in his bag that
man
day,
pulled
bro.
out his handkerchief.
He
He got hot.
Not for free anyway.
His phone. He was
They got to pay for that content.
Drizzy was vexed, boy.
Like, hey.
How bad is that Muslim tweet, though? I'm asking the question.
Right, well, like I said, he thought at that time, at his age, that was a funny joke.
Yeah.
And we've all heard that joke before.
Yeah.
Many a time.
The bomb.
Do you know what I mean? We've heard that before.
bomb diggy.
But own it.
Yeah.
Own it. You clearly sent it out as a joke.
Yeah.
So own it.
Yeah.
But the way you kind of just backed
Retracted.
up in the corner, it makes it look worse than it is. Just own it and say, I'm not racist, but I understand that
Could be
tweet
perceived as
could be
that.
racist. So I hold my hands up and I apologize for that.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, but own it though.
No,
They
man.
don't own
If he
it.
owns it, he loses. If he doesn't own it, he loses.
Yeah, but he didn't own it and he got suspended. And
Yeah.
we're talking
And
about
if he owned it, he still gets suspended.
Well,
Probably.
so they're talking about, right, so is this fair? Because they're talking about his career
See?
now on the line for this.
It was going to be on the line anyway.
I don't think so. I think if he took ownership of it,
All right,
it might give him a little bit of a black.
who else has owned it and got away with it? Otherwise, we can't say. We have nothing to base it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so why can't he be the first to own it and let's see how it
He
goes?
could, but it never happened. He didn't
Right,
own
because
it.
he didn't own it.
He didn't
That's
own
what
it.
I'm saying.
But, but
He
I
hid
feel
behind
like it was a lose-lose situation.
Well, there was a
because
statement that
what
put
this
out.
is-
Go on.
So this is what could happen. Yeah, he could own it, and then they think, "Oh, this arrogant motherfucker. You think you can just do those
No,
things?"
but it's the
and
way
how you
it's
do
the
it?
way you do it, Trim. If he had gone, you know what?
I hold my hands up.
It was. I can see why.
Empathy.
Yeah,
Probably
I can see
sympathetic.
why that this can be misconstrued. But I was young, and I was having a laugh, and at that time, because I'll keep it 1,000. I've said some shit on Twitter back.
I've got
in
an
the day.
example for you.
If I get famous, fortunately, that
but you got the new
account
Twitter
that
account,
count
so
is
you're good.
done.
You got the new Twitter account,
But
you're good.
when Twitter first came out, I said some outlandish shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just because it was funny, and I thought, and my mind was different. My mind state was different at the time. I just
More immature.
very right. So
Yeah.
fast forward, it's not the way I feel now, and I'm sure it's not the way he feels today. Unfortunately for him, it's kind of
Did John Terry not own that he called Anton Ferdinand that?
He didn't.
Not eventually
He
end
didn't.
up
He didn't.
owning?
He never. He never has.
Okay.
Yeah.
He never has.
Because he never.
But I
his
think
career never.
slightly the issue is that Ollie Robinson is not like
On that level.
elite
He's
level.
not up there.
Cricket,
enough to run it like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't. But what I was saying was, if he does that, then and he tries to own it, it comes across as arrogant, dismissive, and racist.
Yeah.
Right. But I think.
And
it's
he's
how
just
you
like,
package it. I think it's how you package it. I understand what you're saying, but I think if he spoke to his PR company or whatever, he must have one. And said, "Hey guys, you know what? I want to own up to this. I want to take ownership."
Do you know what? Do you know what it is
Pressure.
as well? You know what it is as well, Trim and Drizzy and Joe. It's actually it's accountability, but at the same time, it's understanding what you've tweeted and understanding that it's wrong and articulating that honestly, not the PR narrative or the statement that's by the company or generic template answer. Go, you know what?
That's in the ideal world that might work, but not here. Right, there's a lot of people out there, whether they're from the Muslim background, whether they're from a Christian faith, whether they're whatever, that are just disgusted, regardless of how he deals with it. And they will put pressure on the powers that be. They'll say, look, no matter what, we want it happening. There's certain people that can say, do you know what? We just want to embarrass him.
Yeah.
No matter what, we just want to embarrass him. It doesn't matter what he says. He's getting suspended. Yeah. And what we want to do is moving forward, so people do not do that. We can always say, well, it happened to this person. It happened to Ollie.
And make an example of it.
Yeah, escape. So he's on one of those ones.
It's a shame.
That's why I said, and that's why I go back to, and I feel strongly about the statement I made, saying that it was a lose-lose situation.
But he's made an apology, right? He's made an on-camera apology.
Yeah.
But it feels like he was backed in the corner to do that. Whereas I just feel like he should have done it on his own accord. I understand.
We got caught, innit? I think it was. Don't forget, it happened right on the cusp of him making his debut and
in the test. Yeah,
he's just like this is like he was supposed to. It's a day of celebration and fun turned into this shit.
Limp biscuit.
So, moral of the story is delete your tweets or
just don't do it.
But I feel
if you
like
can't back it and you don't want to, because no matter what, there's always going to be consequences.
We've all said things that we don't feel.
I've done something today with the accent.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Suspend me.
Right, who watched the Floyd Mayweather Logan thing? I didn't watch it live because I didn't care enough about it.
I watched the full fight.
Yeah. What? Oh, live?
Sterling just scored for England.
So now he's
another one that
now
we know what
now they love him now.
Yeah, he's British.
Yeah. Oh, didn't he get MBE?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, big up to Sterling with the MBE
and the gun foot.
Yeah.
Clap.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Mayweather, Logan Paul.
Yeah. So I think it was watered down because. The reason why I thought that, because someone that was clearly one of the best heavyweights ever, Mike Tyson, said when he was asked on an interview about what would happen, he said that Mayweather would wipe the floor with him. Mike Tyson is a student of boxing. He knows, he's well versed. He knows the whole thing. So for him to say that and understand that he actually holds him as, I think he's saying that Mayweather's the best boxer.
Yeah, he was saying
he's actually the best boxer.
I feel that way.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
So listening to Mike Tyson, to be able to go against someone that's not a boxer, doesn't have that. Yeah, definitely a novice compared to. To Floyd Mayweather, I think he watered it down completely and just blatantly coasted.
Mayweather could at any time, I felt like, could have just boxed the shit out.
And my man's massive.
Could have thumped him up.
Did you see the clip where he actually knocked him up, but he held him up?
Yeah, I saw that.
There you go.
And that's when I thought I think Floyd's bet on himself. to go to 48 rounds.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't.
He didn't push it.
Yeah.
They wanted to make a. It didn't want
an exhibition.
Yeah, because obviously there's people spent a lot of money on it. People pay-per-view, everything. They wanted to draw out the whole thing. It was never going to be 2-3 rounds. It was always going to be lengthy. Logan looked at it like, I made it through all those rounds.
They was loving it. No, I think he knew. I think he knew what time it is.
And I think there's rumours that Mayweather signing Logan to do a little.
But isn't he gonna fight the brother as well?
No, I think Broner wants the.
Well, someone wants.
No, the brother's fighting the UFC fighter.
Oh yeah.
Who is it?
But Broner wants to fight.
Boxing, but a boxing match.
Yeah, boxing match.
A boxing match.
Yeah, well, I've heard that. So Mayweather says he's got like 200 fighters under his company.
Yeah,
that's crazy. You
good.
earn like 30 mil. I think you got like 50% of everything that happened.
I heard it was more. Like the
probably
splits was crazy. It was
but
like 80-20 or something crazy.
He said like just to have your logo on his shorts, that's like a 10 mil.
That's
all
mad.
It was daylight robbery, and I respect you for that.
I respect.
He's a serious businessman,
bro. If you can make that money from retiring and keep it moving like that, dude.
He's in the worst shape I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and still
he looked tubby.
Yeah,
compared because he looks like he doesn't have an inch of fat on him.
Yeah.
So to see him like that,
that's the heaviest he's ever fought at.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the hair as well.
When he was in,
so that means he wasn't taking his whole thing.
He didn't take none of that shit. Nah.
Last but not least, shout out to Naomi Osaka, who's withdrawn from the French Open due to mental illnesses. Right. She has heavy anxiety and depression, and she's kind of stepped away from it because she feels like. After a match you get interviewed. She feels that part of the tournament is
just activates the anxiety, man.
Not for her.
It's not for her.
I don't think it should be for anybody. I know why they do it. Yeah. Even after football matches when they interview a manager, and especially if the manager's taking an L, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to, but they have to because of the obligations and whatnot.
It's tradition.
Yeah, it's tradition. Mm-hmm. But I think that companies more should move and circle, put more of a cocoon around the athletes in terms of their health, not just physically but mentally. She's already made statements before that she suffers with anxiety, she suffers with depression, and she feels like she's pressured. But what the powers that be did were like, okay, cool, we're gonna fine you. And they've gone and spoken to all the other fucking opens and gone, let's clamp down on this. Where is the
empathy?
Where's the empathy?
Where's the love? Where's the care? No, none of that. They don't. Consideration. But what they don't want is for everybody to pull that off. True. To start doing that. That's what they're trying to do. So if it means that they're gonna take a slap on the wrist for it, or look like they're not being empathetic, or whatever, then I think that they're willing to take that, as opposed to everyone going at it.
She's the biggest star in the
they can't afford not to.
They should look after.
They should be doing that.
The same way they looked after Serena many years. They don't look after Naomi.
They didn't.
And some people they're trying to switch the narrative and just get one person to have all those reporters that are there, depending on how it's going. 5-10 minutes before the thing's done, just ask, hey, what's the general question? What you want to ask her? What you want to ask her? What you want to ask her?
Yeah.
And it's like one person who's has no agenda, whatever, and just ask us questions. Maybe she'd be cool with a one-on-one interview.
Maybe.
But you got all these people, they're clicking their
cameras. But she says that
she
she has friends in the media. She has friends who she's spoken to on regular occasions that she doesn't mind, but the extra stuff,
there's like 20
it's like
reporters there,
it's just too much. And especially after a game, she's exhausted, she's mentally drained. There's a lot of pressure on her as a young star to achieve to basically. So it's a lot. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, prayers to her and her family.
Look after yourself, Queen. When you're ready, come back on the court and start dating everybody. But until then, chill with Carday and you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Have a good time, man. You're young still, man. Have a good time. Enjoy those multi-millions you've made on the tennis court, man.
She's still very young, actually.
She is.
She's the next in line to take over Serena's crown, bro.
So listen, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. We're gonna wrap this up.
Never wrapped it
I've had a.
Gosh,
I've had a wicked show. It's good to see you guys. We covered a lot of base. We'll cover a lot of ground today. Just don't forget that our Fast Food Podcast episode is out every 2 weeks on all DSPs. Not to mention our channel, which is growing. Thank you for everybody who supported. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't already, could you do that, please? Because it helps us grow our audience. It helps us grow as a business, and eventually we want to do this full time.
Help me, help you.
Yes,
help
absolutely.
me.
We want to go live, and we want to have people in the audience and like make a lot of part of the process, because you've been with us on this journey. So the sooner we can get there, the sooner we can start doing some things that really incorporate you, the listeners, to come to the show and just like, do you know what I mean? Because we do appreciate that. We never take the support for granted. That's one thing. Even when we get one new subscriber, we'll be in the WhatsApp group like, yo, we got a new subscriber. So we don't take nothing for granted. So we appreciate the
shout out to Maria on my Facebook, who listened to the last episode, and she just sent me a message to my Facebook. And I was really happy with what she said. Basically, she said, big up to the Fast Food family. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to this last night as a welcome break from all the doom and gloom without avoiding what is going on around us altogether. It's a light-hearted podcast and a perfect mix of blend of current events, pop culture, and then putting the world to rights in their authentic voices. I love the banter.
Appreciate it.
I hear and hearing them crack up and laugh makes me laugh and brings joy. Love to see it for real. She continues for another 2 paragraphs. But I want to say shout out to Maria.
Thank
you for the love.
Taking the time to write that, man.
Shout out to Maria.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's supporting. We will see you in another fortnight.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Blessings to Jojo.
Hollywood.
Big up man like Hollywood Joe.
Shout out to Drizzy Freckles, Trimmer, who's got the keys to my big up. Blessings to you. This is Morgan Heights. This is Fast Food Podcast. We out. Peace.
See ya. Peace.
I go by the name of Morgan Heights. Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer. Sakafet Freckles. We are the Fast Food Podcast. We're here every fortnight on all DSPs, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Soundcloud. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Peace.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
The Fast Food Podcast.